Alright, so we're back. And once again, I've done some upgrades. I put a new Floyd Rose bridge on here because the other one, it was just getting old and the intonation wasn't staying right. And when I did that, I lowered the height on the strings and everything and got that working good. Put a new jack because this was old. I don't really like how it sticks up so high. The only problem is when I did that, I must have loosened the bolt here because this pickup dropped in, so I've got to take it all apart and redo that. And I had to put a new, when I took this jack off, I had to put a new jack line in because the jack broke. That must have been like right on the edge of breaking, so luckily, you know, all that got fixed, so it sounds pretty good. Back to the lesson. I was thinking I'll take a different approach because I know I said in the last video I was going to do Dorian and then Phrygian. But I realized I'm relearning all these modes too. I don't know if you watched my channel trailer, but in '96 my guitarist died and I quit for 15 years and I just kind of dabbled here and there, and it was only until like the last year I really got serious about playing again. I know all this stuff, but I'm kind of rusty on it. I feel like I'd be kind of faking it to teach you when I'm still trying to relearn it. But what I think I will do is to teach you how to play musically. You know, you've got the pentatonic scale. Now you want to, you know, the Dorian, you know. You add this note, and this note to make it simplified. So, but what I want to show you here is if you just know like the pentatonics and stuff and what to do. Because when you're playing music, really, you're only ever a half step away from the right note. And sometimes the wrong notes even sound good. So what I've done is I've made this backing track. It's in C minor. To be honest, when you learn scales, it makes finding rhythms from them easier. Like I took the C minor scale. I just made a song with these three notes, C, F, and G sharp. And then on the fast part, it just adds a A sharp. And that's all in here. See? C, F, G sharp, and A. A sharp, sorry, A sharp. So, let's play a little bit of this backing track and we'll get to it. So the backing track is in C. So that means we can play C pentatonics. Here we go. We got a little intro here first. Now see, that's the easy part. Here you just stay in pentatonics to sound good. Now let's just kind of experiment and go around. And when I hit a bad note, I'll stop and I'll show you. Alright, back to it. Right there, I started off on bad notes. Anyway, hold on. See, now right off the bat, that sounded horrible. Let's get the flow going a little bit and then we'll mess around. See, there's a bad note, so we know to stay away from that note. Now see right there, my timing was off. I hit the notes too fast and it just didn't sound right. I'm just kind of going along and trying to pick out little things that will happen as I go. I don't have any of this planned, so bear with me. It might sound pretty bad. Here we go. Alright, another bad note. And did you notice when I hit that Dorian right here on one, it was the right note, but it sounded bad. So there's been a few places that were even the right notes that could sound bad. So it doesn't always mean just because you play the notes that are in the scale, it's going to sound good. Sometimes they just don't match, you know, and that's where these DAWs are great for soloing and stuff and doing solos, because you can stop, you can do it again and keep going. You know, when you're in a live situation, really stick with pentatonics or what you know. You can experiment here and there. Bad notes sometimes sound good. Sometimes you don't have to always play the right note. Alright, so now I got a fast part. And playing fast is a little different. But, you know, it's the same idea. Just playing the right notes and playing them on time. So this one, basically, it starts with F. It's still in the C. It's still C minor because we're still using all the same notes. It's just C, F, G sharp, A sharp. So we're going F, C to A sharp, back to C. Then G sharp, then F to C to G sharp to C. And that's all it is. That's all it is. Alright, so let's do some leads for this one. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, see, I just hit a bad spot. For some reason I went from C to C major, which that's going to be wrong notes. I'm trying to make this so it's not about theory. I'm kind of adapt to playing. So let me just play, you know, when I hit right notes or wrong notes, we'll stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you noticed there for a while, I got panicked, I played too fast, and it started sounding bad. It sounds bad sometimes when you try to add too much in, or you try to do it exactly whatever. Sometimes you just gotta feel it, and sometimes you won't be feeling it, and it'll sound horrible. So here's another little trick. When you're playing, and you're doing it on a DAW, you know, I told you this, download free drum loops, put your drum loops, play the drum loops, you know, play your original stuff. Get used to playing to a drum with original stuff. It's okay, good, you know, when you're playing with, you know, go to YouTube and put backing tracks on. But get creative. Just take a couple chords and put them to a drum track and play. Get your rhythm down. Get your timing down. But another way, when you're trying to overdub a lead on top of it, slow the tempo down. All DAWs have a tempo. And you can speed them up or slow them down. So when you're doing the lead, you can slow it down. Here's the same rhythm at like 50 beats per minute slower. Here we go. You ready for this? 1, 2, 3, 4. That last note was a little dead. Now watch this. I'm going to take exactly what I just played. I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to speed it back up to the 140. Now let's see how it sounds. Man, I'm cooking! Yeah, I mean, just to get your practice in, if that's what you have to do, slow the tempo down and then speed it up, you gotta do what you gotta do. But you gotta sound good when you're playing it slow. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Alright, just a little heads up. I'm gonna download this backing track, so it'll be available tomorrow. So just play along to it. It'll be up on my channel. It'll just be called Backing Track in C minor. And I hope you enjoyed this. I think I'm going to try to do more of these musical stuff, and we'll just jam to a backtrack and put down some ideas. I know this didn't teach you a lot, but maybe it kind of gave you some ideas on what you can do, and that every note doesn't have to be right. You just have to keep trying and keep practicing. Well, till next time, please like, please comment, subscribe, and as always, take it easy.